Hello and welcome to another set of turns. I'm the Fall Scott, and we are going to be playing today as Berytos. We're jumping, excuse me, back in on turn 23. We just had a successful fight, I believe, on their capital. So let's go ahead and see how it goes. We've got another battle in we didn't find any magic sites. I think, if I recall, yeah, this is a. Well, we'll watch how it goes. So they've got the God with a Frostbrand, a Vine Shield, Headers the Bull, Lion Pelt, Girdle of Might, and Dancing Trident. So fully kitted out in Construction 4 stuff. And then this hero with Air, Water, and Nature. And so they're doing, I think it's Moss Body. Moss Body. We'll wait for the whole, we'll click on the units once the whole script goes. And then these are just some random other mages. And we're rushing forward. We did flaming arrows. And we got some imps. Which are hopefully going to pick this guy off. Okay. Let's go ahead and pause and go through the whole script. Commanders. So the Anuki cast Air Shield. That's going to definitely impact our ability to shoot her with our fire arrows. And Iron Skin. I don't know if she's going to manage to get any more spells off. But the Dead Sage casts Quickness and Moss Body. So the Anuki is pretty scary here. 28 protection, 19 defense, with a Vine Shield, and a Frostbrand, which has got, huge damage, 18 attack. Very, very scary. And we're basically just rushing in with all that we've got. And yeah. So go ahead and see how this goes. And then we'll talk about how it went. Speed it up. First, she got personal regen off there. As you can see, she's at 112 health. That's the maximum amount of health. And she's just blowing up our guys. Oh, then she got Mist Form off. Alright, we got rid of Mist Form. We dealt some damage. An elephant just randomly killing our people. He just routed off on the side there. See, she's still just going. We're just not getting any hits. We're not breaking through the Moss Body. We did break her shield, though. There goes the Moss Body. We finally break through, and we start dealing a whole bunch of damage at exactly the time we rout. So this is what, typically referred to as a disaster. Yeah, it's a disaster. It's we killed 3 mages and we lost 44 colossi. Plus, we lost more stuff in the retreat. One of our brides, a Beriton priest, was killed retreating to enemy territory. And I think one of our brides, retreated into enemy territory as well, with more units. So that hurts a lot. That hurts a lot. I think that there's some things that could have been done to make this better. So we don't cast. We didn't go for anti-magic this time. If we'd gone for anti-magic, we wouldn't have gotten quite so hit by this Vine Shield. And so we could have gotten through the Vine Shield faster. We do eventually break the Vine Shield. But if we'd gotten anti-magic off, might have gone differently. We also could have been better served on not doing Sermon of Courage and Gift of Flight. If these guys were on Advance and Cast, it would have gone much, much better. Hold on, I want to watch. I thought one of them was. Maybe not. I thought we eventually put somebody on Advance and Cast. Maybe, no, I guess we because she gets hit with some kind of fiery. Maybe she just lights on fire from a flaming arrow. Somewhere right around here. What hit her? Oops. Ah. Sorry, I hit the mic. It's not C, is it D? Yeah. Got awe too. We hit. We hit her for something. Repelled. Repelled. Could have sworn. I mean, we broke the mist form. Somebody had to have hit her. War Elephant trampled her. Maybe that was it. See, I don't know if it's going to tell us when like mirror image goes away, but if we had some mages on advance and cast, she still has a fire vulnerability, I believe. No, she doesn't. Why doesn't she have that anymore? What's the bless? Shock resistance, reinvigoration, recuperation? No. I would have sworn that she had a fire malice earlier. She doesn't anymore. That's cold resistance. Okay, maybe I'm just crazy. I would have sworn that we looked at her earlier. But anyway, she doesn't have any fire resistance either. So if we had been able to get up close and personal, we could have maybe fireballed her to death or something. Very unfortunate. We pinged the cave. There's a cave up by her. Go ahead, we can look at that. Some gems, some magic beings, some more gems, and our priest finally died of disease. Okay. So our proud army has been greatly diminished to nothing. They all died. Which is pretty bad. That's pretty bad. So, what are we going to do, right? We're going to head back and hide in our fortress. We're going to cast some Dark Knowledge. And we're going to try and put some more troops together, I think. We're busy over here blood hunting. How many guys we got? 16. They lost most of their army too. They've only got 20. So basically there's just the Anuki who can fight us. So we're just gonna run away and hope that the other players kill her, because it's not gonna be. We're not gonna kill her anytime soon. If we look at our troops, like what could we cast to deal with her? So we don't have any of the alteration magic, which would be best at like lighting her on fire. Chucking a magma bolt at her is not going to be super effective. You're probably mostly going to kill our own troops, and we don't have enough troops left anyway. If she stood in like a sulfur haze, that would be good. Berytos is not great at thugs. So that's tough. We don't really have anybody we can put like a great sort of sharpness on and send them in there. We could try and cast bleed, I think, right? Is this maybe we don't want bleed. I thought this I think makes them bleed. That would be very useful. Tough to get, sort of to figure out the range. But we're not well equipped to fight her. Anti-magic, like I said, would be helpful before she gets another vine shield. But yeah, it sucks. It was not where we wanted. Not where we wanted to be. We lost some key mages. We lost our whole army of sacreds. We're still a long way away from getting enough blood to start conjuring, remaking our sacreds. So we're gonna just hope that she is too busy dealing with these other people for now, because there's just there's not much we can do about it. We're gonna keep making troops, I hope. Yeah. make some more troops, and eventually try and get back in the fight. Let's go ahead and jump to turn 2024. D4. Dark Knowledge? Hey, look, it's a Well of Pestilence. And a Burial Mound, which is another another death gem. And then we're going to go and do, I'm sure, Dark Knowledge, targeting this so we can find the other Well of Pestilence. We found Sparkling Fields. This is air. Very nice. We get attacked. This is the province, and she's just going to go ahead and walk in and take it. She has not been re-equipped with her Vine Shield. Worth pointing out. That's still potentially a chance there to kill her. Earth Gems +6, and a Bakamona Chief died of disease. So she took this back. So we are now back where we started in a territory perspective from before the war, but minus, like 50 sacreds and a cap only mage, some other mage. We also don't see, so Femoria is here. Helheim hasn't really changed where they've been so far at all. So I don't think that can take us out with just their Titan. But yeah. But yeah. I guess I'm glad we didn't fight them all by our lonesome. Although still, I think if this had gone this way and it was just the two of us fighting, we probably would have said, all right, we both kill each other armies, let's peace out. My bad. Got 22 sacreds here. Making some more sages. Because we can't really afford the bride, I guess. Recruiting a handful of small troops here. Should probably rescript this, or this needs to be fixed. Right now we're just busy researching. We're going to go do more site searching, because I'm a site searching fiend. With our most useful mage. We now can add Legions of Steel, but that's probably not going to help that much against what she's doing. What we really need, right, I think, is some alteration to kill her. Or scapegoats. I believe I tested it, and we don't need all that many Seir to kill her. They're just much more killy than our Beryton standard sacreds. I don't think anything else here, though, is going to help us besides Bloodlust on the sacreds. We could also try and blow her up with Shedim. But I think probably the best thing to do would have been, maybe we could try and combust her. Set her on fire. Or immolate her would be better. So something like that could have been an option as well. But as it stands, we're moving another blood 2 up. We're going to keep trying to blood hunt this. Giving this guy all of our blood slaves. And he's going to keep site searching. We're kind of just acting like everything's normal. Site searching. As we have this Anuki run at us. So we told Femoria. So originally we had agreed that we were going to take the capital, but now we told Femoria that's all. He can go ahead and take a crack at it. We've sort of given up our chance with our disastrous failure. So yeah, that's sort of where we're at. Tough. Let's go ahead and jump into 25. Finished construction 4. So we're going to make a bunch of dowsing rods. We can go and look at it, but Dark Knowledge. There's our Well of Pestilence. The Nuki is coming after us. And we're now down territory. Cold increase. This is great for us, I think. Unrest is bad. But the cold is good for ours, just to help get us a little bit closer to where we want to be temperature-wise. A little bit extra income. But again, the unrest is bad. And some of them it'll take longer to deal with. We send somebody to deal with this unrest. Searching. Still haven't moved the troops out yet. We're back on brides. We went ahead and, yeah, she attacked us here on our fortress, but she can't break the fortress by any means. We're also reanimating and doing terracotta warriors to help reinforce our fortress. And I believe, yeah, they started hiring mercs. There's Mercatas and Amazons that are looking to come out. Also, has retaken this. So Ur's doing a noble job of defending themselves here. For sure. Searching down here. Researching. We're headed up for blood. We've got 88 slaves, right? So that's a lot of demons once we get to blood 3, which should happen relatively quickly. Maybe 2 turns. I think it's 2 turns. Yeah, because it should cost. This cost 100 to go up, and then it costs 200 to go to the next one. So, that's right. I think I scripted it. The fact that we get there by 1 point here is not unintentional. So we'll get blood 3 next turn. And then we're going to start making all of our Sayer to fight the god. That's our plan. Demons. That's the whole plan. Demons. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep researching, doing some terracotta, getting some long dead. We really should have, I think, probably sent someone to go and collect these troops. I don't think that we need to wait around for there to be 30 of them and have a bride lead them. Somebody else could have done it. But I think I mentioned it in another one, but yeah, got this ancient forge. We need to get this forted up as soon as we can. All right, we'll do, I think we can do one more turn. Let's go ahead and look at 26. 26. Looks like we don't have 39. There's a couple turns here I got to go back and look because I see a gap here. I don't remember if I live recorded those or not. But yes, we finished Blood 3 as intended. Getting some extra soldiers. We found Sparkling Fields and a Thunder Oak. That is another 2 air gems. Very nice. We also found Canyon of the Wild Winds and a Copper Idol, which I think is 2 more air gems. I'm sorry, 3 more air gems. So we're plus 5 air income this turn, up to plus 12 air overall, which is great. Still no astral. We've only gotten the one, like the one astral guy, and he was busy helping us fight. The god moved off, and it appears that has managed to take back all of their, admittedly, originally meager territory. Helheim, they're over here. I don't know what they're doing. They like ran past somebody to go and fight But we won't complain too much, as we are also fighting And we have elected to send somebody out. Oh, we're going to go raid it with this guy. I'm not really sure why I chose to raid it this way. These are stronger, but I don't know, we're sort of putting our good troops at risk when we have garbage troops we could send to raid instead. So I'm not sure about that raiding decision. We could also raid this one, probably more credibly. But, we did what we did. We've got a bunch of archers down here who are patrolling, because we're blood hunting. We could probably, send these guys to do something else. I did all my, so we're casting scapegoats everywhere. That's another 8, 10 casts. So we're going to bring out 20 Sayer. That should go a long way to winning a war and to keeping us alive. I don't think that we are, looks like, forging any, yeah, no blood dowsing rods coming out yet. But those will be, I'm probably trying, like, we got to win this fight so that we can put a fort here so that we can make dowsing rods. We should probably just make the dowsing rods. So, yeah, from here, we're going to make Seir. The Seir are plenty good to chop through that Titan, particularly without a Vine Shield. And we'll use anti-magic in any case, which we only have access to, like, 1 anti-magic cast left. Or 2, because each one costs me 2 to use, because I have to do Power of the Spheres and then anti-magic. But we have the troops to fight her and win. So we will do that. We should have better, I'm not doing a very good job scouting either, right? We should have some scouts in here. They are currently being blocked from attacking here with by this mountain, but they could attack here, and we'd have a somewhat annoying time defending it because of this river. And then the throne protects over here. So, yeah, ultimately this episode did not do so well. We lost our whole army, but we're probably not going to die from it. It's going to be hard for to really sort of exert themselves and punish us. So we'll see, though, if they can figure out how to exert themselves and punish us in the next episode. So this was turn 26. Thanks, everybody, for joining me, and have a nice day.